Fighting me was a mistake.
It was very much intentional.
Dinah trusts you with her life.
As Ollie too, I've got big shoes to fill.
Make sure you do that.
Begin.
It's been a long time since I did the Injustice Ranked series, but we are back with Injustice 2 nonetheless. And something I've been aiming to do since recently is actually get my Green Arrow back on a top level again, where I can actually compete with bigger names. However, because I do live in Europe and there are many events over here, I can't participate like I do right now with Smash Brothers. Sometimes I go out of country. I've been to London past month. I've been to Sweden somewhere this year. I don't think I can do that with Injustice just yet. Nothing, of course, is solid. However, something I really want to do is actually get better at this game again, similar like back in Injustice 1. Even though I don't really consider myself that good in Injustice 1, some people said I was good. Even though I only attended like 2 tournaments like ever. But aside from that, Green Arrow in Injustice 2, so far I really love the character. I do really miss my super reset though, because that thing was the big game changer for Green Arrow in Injustice 1, and now he has to deal without it. However, being able to meter burn some moves, I mean actually the Hurricane Bow, is a very pleasant surprise, because that move allows me to make better combos at mid-screen. I don't got much used to it in the corner or anything. You got way better options there. But then again, something that has been very difficult with this game is understanding how many of these characters work, but I'm slowly learning, and over the course of time in this series you will see improvement, and you will see hopefully one of the best Green Arrows out there. I can't promise anything, of course.
Green Arrow wins.
History's about to change.
Begin.
So now a little bit about my impression of Injustice 2 so far. Let's start with the most obvious thing, which is zoning. In this game, zoning is way stronger compared to other traditional fighters. It puts a bigger emphasis on keeping your opponent out before you actually get into the combos. And that's something many players don't seem to like. Me personally, I really don't mind. Of course, it's kind of a pain to deal with a Deadshot or a Superman who's full screen away and keeps you out. Of course, it's the most optimal thing to do in that situation, but it can be quite difficult for a character like Green Arrow to actually get in on that. However, other than that, this game has been so much fun. I've actually got a few different Smash players to try this game out as well, and so far they are enjoying it. 2 of them actually got the game themselves, so I do got some buddies offline to play this game, which is something I didn't have in Injustice 1, which was quite a shame. Anyways, something about this match as well. I've played this player some other times as well. He actually managed to beat me up as well. However, that wasn't recorded. Not intentional, of course. But what I'm trying to say, this guy, he seems to be very good. He seems to be knowledgeable about the character. But as soon as I get in, he seems to kind of go loose with his buttons. So getting in is the difficult part, but as soon as you're in, especially with Green Arrow, you can get your damage done. Because Green Arrow does have some very sweet mix-ups. Something I haven't been utilizing in this game though is block strings. You probably won't see me use them in this video at all, but in later videos you probably will. Anyways, aside from that,
Killing doesn't solve anything.
Except the human problem.
like I said, aside from that, even clashes like that can actually determine the outcome of the game. One clash puts me away, and I have to get in on my opponent again, which causes me to be at a disadvantaged state compared to some other characters like Poison Ivy, Superman, and basically any type of zoning character.
Green Arrow wins.
Your cry reminds me of Sindel's scream.
Want me to sing for you?
Begin.
Something I've been wondering while making this video is what kind of commentary do people actually want to see, or more specifically of course want to hear. Because I can of course do a kind of goofy commentary like some other people do, I can do more serious in-depth commentary, or I can just do a segment before the video and talk about stuff that I find interesting. You guys can let me know on Twitter what you want to see. I will put up a poll sometime later after this video and you guys can check it out and cast your vote to see what you like. If there's nothing among the options you don't like, of course you can always comment down here below or on Twitter itself. I will basically read everything, so it doesn't really matter that much. Anyways, in the future of course I want to do more informative videos for Green Arrow, like guides and anything actually I come up with. At least useful stuff, because there are a lot of guides out there, a lot of videos who of course talk about combos and those kind of stuff, but barely anything about footsies. There's like little to nothing about neutral, which is kind of a shame, because just combos is not gonna cut it. Combos are just a part of the game. You want to know how to get in on your opponent, you want to know how to get in their mind. Something I've been picking up in Smash Brothers. Normally before I did Smash Brothers I was also playing of course Green Arrow, but without the mind. It was just, I know some stuff that works and people fell for it, but there wasn't any idea behind this. That's something I want to change. I want to go in depth on how to play neutral in this game, and specifically of course with Green Arrow. So if you like my content, please subscribe and check me out in the future. I will have some interesting stuff up for all of you. This was Mad Ice King, and I'm out.
Green Arrow wins.